Welcome back to Couch Co-op, everyone.
Hey, everyone.
So, Infinity Train.
Yeah, so this lady goes to this world where there's a bunch of corgis, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like Roman era, like level technology corgis.
That's awesome.
And they can talk, and they're sentient, and they have a king and stuff. And their world is plagued by this shadow creature, and this like the water keeps rising like randomly. And the girl eventually finds out that the shadow creature, spoiler alert, by the way, is just a spider in front of a work light. Because the water, the corgis can't cross the water because the water is 2 feet deep. So the corgis are going to drown if they try to cross it. So the main character picks up the king corgi, and the corgi's just like, hey, just to let you know, we're kind of a proud people and don't like being carried. And she's like, okay, why does that matter? And the next scene, she's holding the king corgi walking across the water, and the dog's just like, ah, rah, 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 and just freaking out.
I've got to see this show. This looks awesome. This sounds awesome.
And at the very end of the episode, the main character is just like, hey, where's the door? And he's like, the door's over there, but the door's locked. And she's like, okay, how do I unlock the door? And he's just like, step 1, you put your paw on the knob. She's like, okay, gotcha. Step 2, turn the knob. And she's like, that's how all doors work. And the king corgi is just like, our scientists have been working on that technology for years.
It's fucking awesome.
One of the train cars is a fart car.
Is a fart car?
A fart car, because the sidekick, the little robot sidekick that is in her backpack, he's just like, it'd be a terrible shame if the next car was a fart car, where all the farts from all the different dimensions just come to this car. And she's like, oh yeah, that's really gonna happen. She opens up the next door to the car train. It's a fart car.
Oh no!
You just hear fart noises, like it's a white empty car, but you just hear fart noises. So she comes out the other side, and she's just like, oh, it was horrible.
That would be awful. Oh man. That's awesome.
But yeah, so after this episode, we'll try to find the pilot.
Yeah, sounds great.
Is the computer on, actually?
The computer is on, yes. You can actually pull it up right as we're...
Yeah, I'll pull it up now.
That way it's ready to go.
Yep.
So by the way, if there are any games that you guys would like to see on the channel, please let us know in the comments below. We will get to them as soon as we're able to.
Is monitor off or just asleep?
It's actually off, but there's a power button on the top of the TV.
Which one, left or right?
The right, I believe. It's like the biggest button, so.
Alright, gonna go.
What's the point of this? There's nothing in here.
Turn on. Thank you.
Oh, there's a blue guy in here. That's the point of this.
Blue Jinjo.
Yeah, blue jelly bean!
Sims 3 launcher has stopped working. Oh yeah, it's a fucking surprise.
Yeah, Sims 3 always fucking stops working. But
Connected to the internet? Yes.
yeah, but she loves it. It's a fun game. I like the game. I just wish it was stable. And I know it's not a computer issue. It's actually a software issue.
What?
It's actually a software issue. That I can confirm. On the Sims 3.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The game looks buggy as shit. Train.
I've thought about getting faster internet every once in a while. So that, you know, it doesn't take me 12 hours to upload a 20-minute video. But then I get to thinking, I'm just kind of like...
off. Try YouTube TV for free.
But then I get to thinking, you know, that's more money that I don't want to spend.
Yeah. No, I think...
I mean, 10 megs is plenty. It's just, you know, it'd be nice.
Yeah, I'm sure it would be. But, like you said, more money, 12 meg, or whatever you have.
Ow.
Whatever you have now is fine. Like, you also don't really need it for much.
I really don't. I mean, 10 megs is plenty for Kelly and I.
Yeah. And really, like, having higher internet, you want a better... Like, it'd be different if you were streaming.
Yeah.
If you were streaming, or if you had a Twitch thing, then you'd want... Even then, you don't want a fast... You don't need fast download. You need a fast upload speed.
That's very true.
And I'm sure there are internet providers that offer faster upload abilities.
That's true. I think the general rule of thumb is your upload speed is 1/10 of your download.
Yeah.
I believe.
Well, if that's the case, then you would need a terabyte download speed to be able to stream halfway decent.
Then I'm probably wrong.
You would need a T1 internet download speed in order to upload the way that these streamers do. Like I said, I'm sure there are. You'd probably have to look around, but I don't see why there wouldn't be specialty internet that specialize more in upload and not download.
That's true. That's very true.
But man, I just feel so fucking accomplished in Guild Wars.
You should, man. Like...
And it's different since I literally farmed for all that. If I were to just bought the gym card and just got gold that way, it wouldn't feel like I accomplished something.
You earned it.
I've grind for hours and farmed for hours. A good 6 to 8 hours of just farming resources.
You earned that armor, dude.
And I learned a valuable lesson. Don't wear wrong armor. You want to figure out your play style and you want to spec your character early, yeah. Or at least don't get max level armor, because even at level 70 armor, like the one lowest, like it's kind of expensive, but it's not level 80 armor.
No.
Like the most expensive thing might be 2 gold. Not 2 gold per item and then 6 gold for one of them. But yeah, so...
This part. I hate this part. Fucking hate this part so much.
So from now on with my Mesmer, I'm going to figure out the playstyle like right now. Once I play her.
Right.
I'm going to figure out the playstyle. I'm going to buy and sample and play around with all the different weapons. See which one I like, or even combo of weapons to try to get the playstyle I want.
It's true. And then you can start buying this set of armor.
Yep. I mean, I'm only level 27, 28.
You've got so much time.
Yeah. And I'm really thinking about buying the Heart of Thorns eventually.
I want Heart of Thorns.
Because you get more content. You can get the Silver Wastes. You get a glider.
Yeah, and you get the Morgana Wastes. The Morgana Jungle or whatever.
Oh, yeah. So, you get that. You get, like I said, mainly the glider. And, you also get more, hero perks.
That's true, you do.
And then now with, what's it called? The something fire? Path of Fire?
Path of Fire. You get mounts. Fuck! Ow.
Yeah. I don't know. See, I don't know anything about it because I don't have it, so I'm not going to keep up with it.
Yeah.
But I don't know if the mounts are just for that area, because the gliders you can use them anywhere.
Yeah, you get them in the Heart of Thorns area, but they're usable everywhere.
Yeah, but you can't even get the glider if you don't have the expansion.
Yeah.
Whenever you mouse over the glider, like in the auction house or whatever,
it says only available when you buy this expansion pack. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm sure their mounts are the same way. But I'm also really thinking about investing in gyms to increase my inventory space and to open up one or more bank tabs.
Yeah, bank tabs is something that I need to invest in.
Because a lot of it, like I have a lot of items that I never use and I can get rid of, but they're
crafting materials that you would need later on.
No, they're not crafting materials.
Because that's my problem.
See, they're not crafting materials. They are like birthday gifts, like one-time gifts that you only can get once a year, and they're account bound.
Oh, like the boosters.
Yeah, like the boosters or.
Yes.
Yeah, like the boosters. The experience scroll.
Yeah.
I have two. I think I have two of those. So I have two of those. I have like multiple boosters, stuff like that. Just stuff that is unique.
Yeah.
And you cannot get any other way. The crafting items and crafting material, like I had some PvP gear and some World vs. World gear that I destroyed. Mm-hmm. And you can't recycle them and you can't sell them because they're soulbound or account bound.
Oh yeah, it's true.
And because they're unique, you can't recycle them.
No, and they're only good for those specific scenarios.
Yeah. So I clicked destroy, and you have to type in the name.
Yeah.
Destroy it.
That way they make sure that you want to do it,
Yeah.
which is a good fail-safe, which I like.
Yep. Which also kind of sucks is I've been kind of thinking maybe about trying WoW again.
Really?
But then I remember all the bullshit that goes with WoW, and I'm like, no. Because WoW you can play for free now.
What?
Yeah, well, essentially. You still gotta pay for it, but they have WoW game tokens, right? Mm-hmm. Game tokens, you can redeem that for playtime on your account. Okay?
Oh, okay.
So, in-game, you get these game tokens that you can redeem for a month. Okay? Mm-hmm. You can buy them on the auction house because they're sellable. So you can buy them on the auction house, or you can, like, you earn them in-game somehow. I don't know how exactly. But you can either sell them for a massive amount of gold, or you can buy them for a massive amount of gold.
I would probably opt to buy them for a massive amount of gold, because because EVE Online had a very similar thing. You could pay money to buy subscription time. They're not money, like in-game currency.
Oh, okay, yeah.
To buy subscription time. So.
Yeah, and like, I mean, it's expensive. Like, I understand WoW's economy is super inflated.
Oh yeah.
And they're expensive, a couple $100 gold, right?
Oh, it's to be expected. It's a whole month of free playtime.
But so long as you do your dailies, you can get that just fine. You can get that within a month. But it's one of those things where you have to dedicate a portion of the month to getting enough gold to buy a token.
Yeah, that's true. So you'd essentially, like,
So, like, say you play however you wanted for, 3 weeks, and then the final week you just do dailies every day to get up enough gold just to buy the token.
Oh, yeah. But even then, though, WoW is not that fun. It's really boring.
Yeah, it's really boring. It's very repetitive. Mm-hmm. I fucking hate. If it was not for the expansion problem, I'd still play it. No question.
Yeah.
I would still play WoW if not for the fact that with the new expansion, it's cool how it hurts you. It takes a lot of life too, damn. But yeah, so like in Guild Wars, level 80 gear is good. Like, it's good for a long time. This is 2 expansions in, and the level 80 gear is still effective.
Yeah.
Whereas WoW,
as soon as you get, you could farm for max
you
tier
can
armor.
get legendary armor.
The stuff
Purples.
the stuff that's only like a 1% drop rate on the raid boss for that expansion.
Yeah, and you can tweak out your character. You can have max purple down the board, right?
Yep.
For PvE.
As soon as the next expansion pops out, a fucking common
Yeah.
is stronger.
Yep, a gray item is better than what you have that you've spent months getting. It's literally pointless. There is no reason to invest your time and your energy to do stuff like that.
That is true.
Whereas in Guild Wars, a legendary item is
Stays legendary.
yeah, and it's I was looking into it when I was looking into ascended items, and legendaries are the same tier as ascended.
Oh, really?
Yes. So you can either get ascended or legendary, it doesn't matter, they are the same.
Just ascended probably looks cooler and bragging rights because you have ascended gear.
No, legendary gear is nothing to scoff at either, because you gotta probably go through some shit to get it.
Yeah, it's probably really rare drops.
The only reason why I don't do ascended, one, the price.
True.
So I was looking it up with that guide I was telling you about online on how to get, because you have to be at 500 crafting to even be eligible to craft it, right? So the materials like the metal ores and stuff, that's not bad, right? It's to be expected, maybe, you know, a couple gold, 5 gold, if that, maybe worth of crafting materials like metals and stuff. Where it gets expensive is the sigils.
Oh.
Because you cannot craft sigils. You can only buy them off the auction house. There is no recipe to make them.
I thought you could make, well, I guess you can make lower tier sigils.
Yes, once you've discovered them.
Yeah, that's right.
But so what it is you need 1 sigil from every set of armor.
Fuck.
In each one, you need every sigil from every set, or 1 sigil from every set, plus the guide I was looking at said 28 cleric sigils. I don't know why, that's just what the guide said online. And it's never, you know, those crafting guides like that have never failed me.
That's true, they're usually really reliable.
Within a level or 2, right? So it said 28 cleric sigils, so I looked it up. You know, I typed in 28, I typed in like whatever blah 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 cleric sigil, right? And I typed in the required amount, because you can order them, instead of getting 1 at a time, you can just type in like 28. And it said 302 gold to have 28 cleric sigils.
Fuck that.
On top of the other sigils that take 9 gold each, that you need 1 of.
What the fuck?
Yeah. That's just to get to 500. Then, once you get to 500, you have to go to a certain vendor, and they're scattered about, you can go to more than one.
Right.
You have to just pick a vendor, and you go to a certain vendor, and you pay a vendor this many, like say you go to the Mystic Forge, that vendor will only accept spirit shards. So you have to pay this many spirit shards to get the recipe to be able to craft the armor. So you pay this many spirit shards plus like 5 gold even, like a flat 5 gold, 0 silver, 0 copper. And that's to get the recipe to build the one piece that you bought.
That's crazy.
Like the chest piece.
31211.
And I'm assuming that the recipe and the crafting materials are separate. So once you have the recipe, you probably then have to reacquire all the materials to build what you have the recipe for.
I think you do. I think that's how the crafting works.
Yeah. It's not just, hey, here's the recipe and all the supplies to make it.
No, it's the
here's
recipe.
the recipe, and then you have to get the supplies to make it.
Yep.
So after looking up all that, and they're account bound. So
you can't even make them for money.
No, you can't sell them. Because you can't buy them. The highest you can buy is what we have, is exotic, level 80s.
Huh. Oh! Fuck.
You can't buy... I'm assuming you can't... Yeah, you can't buy legendaries. Because I'm assuming they're account bound. And you can't buy ascended. But the only good thing is... Oh, hey, look at that. Timer's up. I gotta finish this story later, guys. See you later.
See you next time on Couch Co-op, everyone.